Diane might as well cut Robert loose at this point. Might as well cut him loose. But hey, y'all, welcome back to another review of Life with Chess for General Hospital, October 7, 2024. Okay, y'all. So first thing first, let me know y'all thoughts on today's episode down below. I said, look, we should start with Robert, but they gonna be second. We should start Robert over here talking about some what she said. So you been waiting for me? He told me, I said, all my life. I said, what? I said, Diane, just pack it up, sweetheart. Just turn him loose. If he want to still be a fool over her and vice versa or whatever they got going on, turn him loose. Turn him loose. Okay. On today's episode, I guess we're gonna start with Lucky and Aiden. So they both seemed like they was nervous to even talk to each other, but everything ended up working out. Aiden ended up talking to him about, being gay or whatever, and he told him basically he loved him regardless. There's nothing that's gonna stop that. I had been seeing talks about how Lucky was not gonna be a match. And I said, oh my freaking goodness. Why? They saying that Sam is gonna be the one to save Lulu or whatever. Did she already get tested? I don't know. But yeah, I think that's all that happened with Lucky and Aiden. They talked about, him not contacting him or whatever. And that's all he said. Oh, he said he wanted to go to Paris. And I was gonna ask y'all, isn't it where Jake said he at? Isn't he in Paris studying art or something like that? I think Aiden wanna go for some type of bakery thing, some type of baking thing or whatever. But Elizabeth ended up coming in at the end of the episode. I didn't even write her name down, I don't think. Yeah, she ended up coming in at the end of the episode to tell Lucky that he's not a match. He's not a viable donor or whatever. And I said, is that because of his liver? Because wasn't it Isaiah that said something about he was drinking and stuff? And he's supposed to be going out tomorrow, telling them people to get up out of Bobby's and everything. And I said, oh, Lord. But yeah, they're saying that Sam is going to be the one to save Lucky. Something about how she's going to clear Alexis. She's going to find a weapon and they're going to use her. I said, but they would have to find her body, right? They supposed to use her to be a donor or whatever. I don't know how true that is, but so far they've been correct. Robert and Diane, now we can talk about it. Okay, so I think he was just saying how I think he was just informing her that Holly was in town or something like that. I don't even remember what she told him. I don't even remember that conversation. I ain't gonna pretend. I just know at the end of the episode or towards the end of the episode, Holly came and he was saying how it's about time that she came. She was like, you was just waiting on me? He told me, I said, all my life. I said, not Robert. What you talking about? No, but I have been hearing that, they got a history. Y'all know they love doing it on this doggone show. Yeah, the history is that y'all never work out. I said, Diane, you done gave him another chance. And it was obvious, even when you gave him another chance, that he only chose you because Holly, didn't she remove herself from the situation or something like that? So I was like, man, poor Diane. I liked the Diane with, what was his name? Well, that's the only other person we seen her with, hasn't it been? What was his name that worked for Sonny? Max. I think Max. They broke up or something like that. I wonder why they got off the show. Max and Milo. I know Milo be coming sometimes for the nurses ball and stuff like that. Who else we got? Holly, Mr. Brandon. He was coming there to get information to find out what she got going on. And he said it's going to be continued because Felicia came in there trying to tell Holly to go get Robert. I said, why? One, you should just stayed out of it because obviously, yeah, they do got a pass or whatever. But she only there. Didn't she come there just to sell that doggone diamond or whatever? I said, where is Sidwell to get her? No. But then she only come to, she used them. She always coming to use somebody or whatever. I know that much. But yeah, I said she was just on the phone with somebody. But yeah, Mr. Brennan was trying to find out what she got going on. I don't know if he knows that Sidwell looking for her. I don't know what he knows. But he knows that, I think he's trying to make sure that she's going to be quiet about the situation. Because, he said Jason and Anna, they not going to say nothing. So it just leaves Holly. Or whatever. But yeah, they gonna find out that she over here doing foolishness again and done brought it doggone to town. Violet and Tracy was talking. I knew Tracy was gonna do something. Tracy always doing something. But it just shows that she care. She just have her way of showing things. But yeah, she was talking to Violet about, the situation with the boy with her hitting the boy or whatever. So she ends up calling Diane. Diane go there after Brooklyn and Chase had already handled the situation. But yeah, Violet got suspended or whatever. But they supposed to be working together to help her do better in school and process everything. Gio was talking to Violet about what happened and saying, they were talking about their parents and he was talking about his parents, and Lois was listening on the outside. And I said, okay. It seemed like they headed in that direction to either make her the mama, grandmama. I don't know. I don't know what direction, but it seems like it's gonna be more to the story. That's why he keep talking about his parents. That's why he keep talking about Uncle Sonny. Like, I don't know what it is. At first, I think when he first showed and he was talking about Sonny, I think he was talking about Sonny or something. I thought they was gonna do it. I'm yelling and stuff. Sorry. I thought they was trying to do a storyline where he was trying to, y'all know how they be doing that, they trying to avenge they folks' death and stuff like that. But now people are saying that he gonna be Sonny's son or Lois' son or somebody's son, but we'll see. I already talked about Chase and Brooklyn. They end up telling Tracy they handle everything. They end up telling Diane that they handle everything. Lucas, Willow, Wiley, Michael. That's what I was gonna ask y'all. I always say that, don't I? I was like, when Lucas was there, then Willow and Wiley walked in and Lucas just froze and whatever. And I was like, I'm confused. Now I know he came for Bobby's funeral or whatever, but he hasn't been on the show since then, since he found out that, Wiley was actually Michael's son. Based on their conversation, that's what happened. Because I was like, wait a minute. I was like, hasn't Wiley already met Lucas? Because Lucas is how old now? But Michael and Willow end up telling him, what happened. They kind of worded it. I guess they had to word it like that because, he a kid. So, but either way, he didn't care. He just was like, okay, can we go now, whatever. But I'm glad that Maxie went to check on Lucas or whatever. I feel like he going to end up back with Brad unless they introduce somebody else. Or whatever. But yeah, she went to check on him. They end up talking about, Bobby and just the situation with Wiley and everything. Lucas also ends up telling Maxie not to play matchmaker. I said, she definitely finna play matchmaker. I said, look who you talking to. She's definitely finna get ready to play matchmaker. That's it. That's all that happened. Nothing too much. But yeah, y'all let me know y'all thoughts down below. Stay tuned for the next review. Until next time, deuces, have a good rest of the day and be safe.